This is the moment where I lose the run. Coming downhill here, I'm still holding more brake, and once they lock, the corner gets way smaller than it looked a second earlier. I can still turn the wheel, but the car is already sliding past where it needed to be. A viewer asked me how to get good at sim racing, and this clip is probably the most honest answer I can give from this run. I didn't need more aggression here, I just needed to realize sooner that the car was already out of room. That comment stuck with me because I think most of us go through this at some point. When I used to watch faster drivers, the part I noticed was how committed everything looked. It made me think the answer was just to send it with more confidence. What I didn't really understand was the chill part before that, where the car is being set up so the entry doesn't turn into a save. That's what this run reminded me of. Near the end, I'm driving like the corner is gonna work because I wanted it to work. The Yellowbird eventually proves me wrong. I'm using the rough Yellowbird in Assetto Corsa because it makes bad timing easy to feel. This isn't the car I'd tell some brand new person to start with, and I don't think that's the point of this run. The point is that this car doesn't give me a lot of room to pretend everything is fine. There is a certain feeling when I get ahead of it, and the car stops feeling like it's moving with me. When I feel that, I need to calm the entry down instead of trying to fix everything after the car is already tripping. Through this section, I'm trying to be relaxed with the front end. The Yellowbird needs a little bit more time before it feels settled, especially with the road moving under the car this much. Around here, I'm not trying to make the entry look aggressive, I'm waiting to feel if the front actually is going to take the corner. If I turn harder just because I'm nervous, the car doesn't rotate cleaner. It just gives me more to deal with on the way out. That part feels strange when you're still learning, because waiting can feel like you're leaving speed behind. But when the car finally settles, it usually gives the speed back, in a way that feels a lot less forced.
Hey, what happened?
After a few corners, I can tell the road is taking grip away before the crash even happens. In the seat, it probably felt like I still had enough room to make it work. But that's the kind of thinking that gets me in trouble because I'm no longer listening to the corner in front of me. I'm trying to keep the rhythm I already had. Or didn't. I'm still trail braking downhill here, and once the rear gets light, the car starts coming around faster than I expected. The lockup happens quickly, but the bad part started before the tires stopped rolling. I had already made the corner too tight for the speed I was carrying. That's why I didn't really see this as some random crash. The car gave me the warning earlier, and I didn't adjust enough. By the time it goes straight on, I'm mostly just watching the mistake finish itself. So if I'm answering that viewer from this run, I'd say getting good has a lot less to do with forcing speed than I used to think. The better question is whether you can feel the moment where the car needs more room. For me, that crash is the reminder. I wanted the corner to still be there, so I kept driving like it was. But watching it back makes the mistake pretty clear. I should have backed the corner up before the downhill part. The car needed more room there, even if that meant giving up the rhythm I wanted. That's why this crash actually works for the video. A cleaner lap would probably make me look better, but it wouldn't show me what I needed to learn from this run. When you're trying to get good, it's easy to think the next step is just more speed. This run reminded me that speed only matters if I'm reading the car. The Yellowbird didn't need me to be gangster here. It needed me to notice earlier that the corner was already going away. I'll catch you in the next run. Peace.